Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to the 7. Our big story for the last several hours, a wreck along I-275 that had the interstate shut down for hours. Those lanes, well, they are open again tonight. That is the good news. Let's bring up the TDOT Smartway camera network. Traffic flowing just fine tonight. No backups to see. For a while, though, THP had been shifting traffic onto Oldham and Woodland Avenues. TDOT says the crash happened when a big rig collided with an overhead sign. Now, details on exactly how that happened have not been released yet. Now, the crash opened up the trailer of that truck like a tin can, and we know that a number of huge rolls of paper were spilled onto the interstate. Knoxville fire crews posting on social media earlier that injuries were minor. Our crew at the scene just brought back this video telling us that the truck driver was walking around. Now, one of those rolls apparently hit or was hit by an SUV in what must have been a terrifying moment, sending the car's radiator into the engine compartment and crumpling the front of the vehicle. Also in these pictures from KFD, we saw some large pieces of metal that were left behind out on the roadway. You see it there. And here's more cleanup video. This posted by TDOT showing heavy equipment brought in to haul away the support structure for the overhead sign and those large rolls of paper. Now, the size of the machinery involved giving us an idea of the tremendous weight of the obstacles that were still out in the roadway. But again, we want to take one more look outside right now. As you can see, traffic is moving again on 275, but just down to the left there, that tractor trailer, that semi, it remains on the shoulder of the roadway. So just be careful as they're still trying to get that one moved out of the way. Well, another crash, not quite as big, but it is caught on camera. The expression is bull in a china shop, not car in a china shop. Take a look at the damage from Trackside Antiques in Clinton, the business saying a car ran into it yesterday, and that moment caught on surveillance video as you saw. Trackside Antiques jokes that this was not how it planned to rearrange its storefront and that this created more ventilation than it wanted. The business adds everyone is okay, and as you can imagine, Trackside Antiques will be closed a few days while repairs can be made.
I think she hit the curb, and the next thing I knew, she was in the store. She has an oxygen mask, and I think it was just an overcorrection, and for some reason, and they think that her oxygen tank actually fell onto the accelerator when she hit the curb, and that caused her to go further into the building.
Now, McCracken, who you heard from, admits that she was a little shaken up, but is thankful both her and the driver, whose oxygen tank, as you heard, fell on the accelerator, are okay. All right, next on our list for you tonight, a Knox County couple is recovering and sharing their story after a major flash flood hit the area last week. Storm hit the Parrottsville area pretty hard. You might remember this scene from that community. Pictures sent in by Vanessa McGill showed cars underwater, some cars stacked on top of each other, and there was damage to a mobile home as well. At least one person died in those floodwaters. Emergency responders saying water levels reached as high as 6 to 8 feet in some areas. Now, among the spots seeing damage, the hobby farm Amy and Mark Gagney call home, Sunny Bee Farm. Amy and Mark moved from Connecticut to Parrottsville about 3 years ago. They say they'd seen some minor flooding before, but nothing like this. Mark woke up early to let the dogs out and noticed some water, but within 30 minutes, it began rising rapidly around the home. Soon, almost 5 feet of water covered their property and farm. A bridge connecting the farm to the house was ripped away and carried some 50 feet back. The flood also took some of their animals, including chickens and bunnies. And while their home was spared, they described the flooding as scary and nerve-wracking.
Switching point for us. You know, we're standing on the front, we're watching it, you know, it's 4 feet, it's 4.5 feet. And whenever Mark said, the bridge is gone, that was when we said, okay, it's real. Like, this is real. Yeah. If we had to leave, I'm not sure how we could have, because we couldn't have gone to the road because we would have needed swift water rescue.
Couple shares they are grateful. Majority of their animals and property survived. More on this for you coming up tonight at 11 o'clock as we continue to follow this story. A move by 3 Knox County Sheriff's Office employees is our next big story for you. They're facing indictment. The 3 have now applied for retirement. Through a public records request, 6 News has learned that Assistant Chief Deputy David Amburn, Captain Aaron Yarnell, and Captain James Hammond have all applied for a retirement through the Knox County Retirement Board. Now, they are among 10 current or former KCSO employees and 1 civilian indicted on a list of charges connected with an investigation into claims that money seized from drug cases was spent on personal items. They are expected to be arraigned in criminal court on July 1st. Our Big 7 story list rolls on now with a guilty plea in a deadly DUI crash. The man prosecutors said was behind the wheel is headed to prison for 16 years with no shot at parole. 2 people were killed in the wreck, which we first reported back in December. It happened along Maynardville Pike, but the incident traces back across county lines to a Union County bar where Jose Rivera Ricarte reportedly refused an offer for a ride, then got behind the wheel. A witness called deputies, and Union County deputies tried to stop Rivera Ricarte, but he got away and crashed. Now, the DA's office said he did not have a driver's license or insurance and handed over a Honduran passport. A TBI blood test showed Rivera Ricarte's blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit. He pleaded guilty to a list of charges, including vehicular homicide by intoxication. After serving his sentence, the DA says Rivera Ricarte will face deportation proceedings. And a big answer about a deadly crash yesterday on the Tail of the Dragon. Today we received a preliminary crash report. Troopers say the man on the motorcycle, 52-year-old Jeremy Gambrell, hit a deer that crossed into the roadway. His motorcycle then went off the road before coming to a stop. As you probably know, the Dragon is a twisting section of Highway 129 heading into the mountains. No other vehicles were involved in the incident. Well, the big issue of managing growth rounds out our list tonight at 7 o'clock. As Knoxville continues to grow, City Council is looking at ways to bring more investment to the area. City Council member Matthew DeBartoleben in District 4 says there is a number of areas within his district that could be redeveloped, such as North Broadway and Central. In a recent City Council workshop, members of the City and Knoxville Community Development Corporation explained the process and importance of redevelopment areas like the one created in the East Magnolia Avenue corridor. This was about a year ago. They say establishing a redevelopment area allows for the city and KCDC to provide tax incentives for developers, which could then draw more people looking to invest in these zones.
Understand what tools are available to spur redevelopment in some blighted areas in Knoxville. And I think one of the beautiful things about it is that we as City Council members, we know our neighborhoods. We know these places that need to be redeveloped. And KCDC and the City of Knoxville know the tools that are available to us to redevelop these spaces.
In District 6, home of the Magnolia Avenue redevelopment area, Council member Denzel Grant tells us the goal is not just new development, but stronger communities and more opportunities for home ownership.